An epic Rose Bowl, our lead at the Lucky Star Sports Desk. The tale of two halves for OU's offense against Georgia. Great in the first, bad in the second. And midway through the fourth quarter, the Rose Bowl was tied at 38. That's where you pick it up. Georgia with the football. Sony Michel trying to get the edge. But Caleb Kelly, he's got him. And the ball's out. Stephen Parker scoops and looks to score. He does. Stephen Parker, great run after the scoop. Touchdown OU, up 7 with under 7 to play. But Georgia drove down late and tied it up again. Nick Chubb out of the Wild Dog scores from 2 yards out. We go to overtime for the first time in Rose Bowl history. After a Dogs field goal, Austin Seibert needs this to keep OU alive, and he hits from 33 yards out. But OU's offense could not muster much. Seibert, another field goal opportunity, try and double OT. This one blocked. A Georgia score would win it, and for the second time, the Dogs go Wild Dog, and Sony Michel ends the game. UGA to the title, 54-48. Sports Director Dean Blevins witnessed it all, and he joins us live from Pasadena.
Well, Lee, after a dream first half of offense, Oklahoma just couldn't make the plays down the stretch, and it ended up being a game of what-ifs. Now, the two big keys coming into this game turned out to be the two biggest keys. Could OU stop Georgia's run? No! And could Baker Mayfield fight through the being sick and have the energy and the ability to make the plays in the fourth quarter and 2 overtimes? Let's take a look at some video here. Baker Mayfield really played well. He sounded terrible afterwards, but said he had energy. Georgia's second half pass rush gave him no chance. Here's the quarterback and coach.
In the half, we didn't run it as well. You know, we got a little one-dimensional. I probably hung our guys out there a little bit too much, especially, you know, against a talented front. And look, they're going to get there sometimes. I mean, they're good up front. We are too. You know, we move the ball, you know, on them like nobody has, even close all season.
Felt fine. Just, quite frankly, just missed throws. Didn't make the throws I normally make, and then that showed. For me, it's getting the ball out of my hands, finding the guys open. We had people open, and then, like Coach Riley said, they're also good up front. It's not like we were just blowing assignments. They got good players.
Mike Stoops' defense made enough stops, really, for the win, but I asked him why it was so much feast or famine. They gave up 326 yards of runs. They had runs of like 40, 45, 50, 24, 35 in the first half. Here's Mike Stoops.
The explosive plays really hurt us tonight. And we were in some good calls, too. Sometimes we got hit in a bad call on the third down run. Our backer ended up, they flipped the back and got us. They knew we were in. They got us there. Against these backs, you know, they get a crease. They're very difficult to stop.
I feel like, you know, we kind of got out of our gaps from time to time whenever they did break the long runs. It wasn't huge on tackling. I feel like tackling was pretty good today. You know, we did have our times where, you know, we opened up a couple of gaps and seams, and we can't do that.
Second time in 3 years, the Sooners have made it to the semifinal, but they've really struggled since 2000 in getting over the hump. In fact, they haven't in all these big games. But it was an unbelievable season, a Heisman winner, best quarterback in school history, maybe best player ever, one game away from playing for a national championship. On the scene, on the story from the Rose Bowl, having covered the Sooners, I'm Dean Blevins.
All right, thanks, Dean. Safe travels back. Oklahoma. That's tough.
Dean summed it up, though. A great year. So, you know, hold your head high, Sooner fans.